Greetings. Today we will be demonstrating the experiment of losses in pipe. The objective of this experiment will be to calculate the losses in the pipe. This is the apparatus that we'll be using to demonstrate the losses. Here you can observe the different types of pipes that we'll be taking into consideration. The fitting, the normal pipes, the bends, and the piezometer that will be used for noting down the head loss. Okay, now let's look at the different components that make up this experiment. Starting with the valve here. This is called the inflow control valve. This controls the water that comes into the pipes. This is a 30 mm pipe. Here we will measure the loss of head due to friction in the pipe. This is a fitted pipe where a 20 mm pipe meets a 30 mm pipe. We will measure the loss due to fitting over here. This whole array are different types of and arrays of pipes and joints. Over here we will measure the loss in head due to bending. This whole arrays of pipe are connected to an outlet pipe which discharges the water coming into the apparatus into the discharge tank. The head losses will be measured through the piezometer situated over here, where you can measure the different head loss values H1 and H2. At the bottom of the piezometer you can notice the tubes coming from it, which are called the piezometric tubes, which will be connected to the different sections of the pipe to measure head loss. Coming down to the tank, you can observe the the drain valve, which is used to control the draining of the tank, and to its left you will find the indicator to measure the volume of water in the tank. Okay, so now let's start the experiment. Switch on the motor to create a flow into the apparatus. Now that's done, let's turn on the valve to allow the water to flow into the pipes. The water is just flowing into the pipe. You can observe it in the discharge tank. Now we will connect two piezometric tubes to the different sections of the pipe. This will be H1 and we will connect H2 over here. And in order to get the correct readings, we need to eliminate the bubbles that are in this pipe. So for that we need to apply pressure at the discharge point and collect the water as the head rises in the piezometer. Apply a little pressure and you can observe the water rising in the piezometer and discharging water. So collect this water in a beaker and drain it later. As you can observe in the piezometer, you will see bubbles traveling outward. Continue this process until you are sure that there are no bubbles left in the piezometric tube. That about looks done, and you can drain the water collected in the tank. So okay, now it feels water has been settled. Now let's look at the reading in the piezometer. Here you can observe that one side the water is at 44 centimeters, and at the other side it's about 41.5 centimeters. So here you can find the readings. Now let's look at the time taken for the discharge to fill up to 5 liters of water in the tank. So we'll close the drain valve and switch on the time, and we can observe time taken for it to fill 5 liters of water in the tank. Okay, and that's about it. And the time taken was 38 seconds. Now we will measure the head loss in the 30 pipe. As you can see, we have already attached the piezometric tube at the different ends of this 30 pipe. And as this is 30 it is the head loss in this pipe will be lesser than compared to 20 pipe as the area is larger. So let us notice this in the piezometric tube. As you can see in the piezometer, the head loss is very minimal and is about comparable. So over here it's 55 and this is 55.5 and this is 55.4, so it is quite low. Okay. Now let's move on to calculating the discharge coming out from the pipe. Let's first close the drain valve, then start the timer and notice how much time it takes to fill 5 liters of water in this indicator. Okay, that's it. So the time taken for the water to fill 5 liters of water in the tank is 1 minute and 15 seconds. Now we are done with the 30 pipe, and we can move on to find the head loss in the fitting. So let's remove the piezometric tubes from the different sections and put the H1 value over here and different on here. Now due to this process there will be a few bubbles in the pipe, so we'll try to remove these bubbles. Now let's apply some pressure at the discharge end and eliminate this bubble in the apparatus. Okay, this looks clear. The bubbles have been eliminated from the flow. So drain the water and let the flow settle down. And let's now observe the head loss in this. So coming closer, it looks like the value of H1 is 42 centimeters and the other one is 41.5 centimeters. So now that's done. Let's calculate the discharge in the tank. So let's first close the drain valve and gonna switch on the time and calculate the amount of time taken to fill 5 liters of water in the tank. The time taken to fill 5 liters of water was 37 seconds. Done with finding the head loss for the fitting. Let's move on to the vent in the pipe. So turn on the valve, inlet valve for this pipe, let the water flow in this pipe system. Take the piezometric tube and attach to the head for inlet. outlet. Now that's done. As you've seen, you'll observe a few bubbles in the tube, so we will have to eliminate this. So once again, apply a little pressure at the discharge end and eliminate any bubbles in the system. So that's about it. I think I don't observe any bubbles in the system. So we'll let the system settle down and notice the difference in the head locks. Okay, now looking closer at the readings, you can find that value for H1 is 41, value for H2 is 40.7. So now that's done, let's calculate the discharge from the tube. So first off, we'll close the drain valve and turn on the stopwatch and measure the time taken to complete 5 liters of water in the tank. That's about 5 liters, and the time taken for it was 1 minute and 3 seconds. So these are this is the demonstration for the experiment losses in pipe. We have calculated the different losses in different types of pipes, and thank you for joining.